What's up, gamers? Welcome back to Ace Attorney Pheonix Wright. Say hi, Janelle.
Hi.
Last time we played the game,
I don't remember.
I don't either. It's been a week. We haven't even uploaded the first episode, so it doesn't matter because we can pretend like we know what we're doing. The big teddy bear man killed a person or something. I mean, he didn't kill a person. Now we're at the park looking at the thing, and I think it's time for the trial.
That's right. We were talking to
The something samurai.
the trial we just did was the one where the guy was blaming us for it.
Yeah, that was like 2 episodes ago. We're on the
Was it?
We're on the samurai episode, dude.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We gotta save the samurai from the he stabbed someone with a pokey stick, and we went and there's an old hag lady, she
Yeah,
said.
that's right.
And then she had the hots for
Okay.
the cops.
Let's continue then.
Beep 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 beep. October 18, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. We're finally doing the best part, the trial. I'm so hyped. It's good that we remember everything. There he is.
It's fine. They
There's
give you
Purple
evidence.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. You want to be Edgeworth today? Yo, they announced the freaking
Sure.
Edgeworth investigations. Yes! I can't wait to play them with Janelle. She's gonna like Edgeworth investigations. Okay, you can do his voice lines now.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
Are you too far from the screen? No? It's
No, it's just dyslexia. And
dyslexia midnight. It's midnight gamers. We're like, you know what? It's 12. Tomorrow's a holiday. Happy Juneteenth, everyone. Date the video.
Well, I mean, it won't be happy Juneteenth for everyone because you're gonna post this way after Juneteenth. It's happy Juneteenth to us.
This will come close to my date of birth. I don't remember if I've told the internet of that day, so I probably won't. I might cut that out. I might cut it out. You're not allowed to know when I was born. It's illegal. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I already said in a bit part. I don't know.
You're a boomer.
I'm a boomer. I'm actually 75. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the what do we call his first witness?
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See? This here is the employee area. The actors that are run through their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that worked at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Wowza! Now on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, The defendant, Will Powers. Did it reveal who the killer for this one was?
No.
No, it didn't.
They think he's the killer.
Yeah, but like the other ones, we saw the pink man kill Mia, and we saw, you know, saw it kill the frickin' girlfriend. I don't remember if we saw the person who did the murder this time around. Anyways.
You didn't get to see them because they're dressed up.
Neat. Now we don't know. The defendant, Will Powers. A young woman production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. You got a big pokem. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. Is it like a real spear, though? Did they use a real spear in the freaking set? That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Not really.
No. Should I listen to the whole thing again? Listen again, listen again! Skip it! Don't listen to it again. I think I can probably... I'm doing Pheonix Wright's voice. Do you want me to do Pheonix Wright's voice?
That's fine.
Is this the first time he said anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood. I'm just yanking my headphone cable up.
Let's call the security officer to the stand.
Old bag.
Will the witness declare her name?
Blushy crushy, blushy crushy.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please? Oh, dearie. No need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please?
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie?
Do you like her name? Oh, shoot.
She's going on a rant again.
Yeah.
Objection! I object to the witness talking.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Wait, you go ahead.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony?
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yesy, I was.
Yes, see. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one heck of an old bag. Did we swear in previous I didn't swear, but did you? Yes, you did.
It was on the script.
It's on the script. I haven't gone through and censored anything.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
I feel like this one's a freebie, maybe. Just because I know you might not have seen it immediately, but the thing that's bothering me the most right now is like, he was wearing the freaking costume, dude. He could have been anyone. Huh? Oh wait, you're looking at me from a line. I'm sorry. You saw the defendant. Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know?
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Mr. Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years.
You do, Maya.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Well, that wasn't too... Well, actually, no, that's important. Did they add it to the thing?
What?
That she wasn't present for the... She wasn't at the frickin' thing?
No.
Yeah, they didn't add it. Ah, well, is that relevant? I don't know. My brain's a little confuzzled. The late night has hidden me right now. You know, there's something interesting about this photo. Do the samurai normally walk on their pant legs?
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Yes! I'm so glad they just got, you know, just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. He's like, bruh, why didn't I see this sooner? That's just a dude. We're accusing a man of murder based on this photo? What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai, that's his name. Miss Old Bag. Is that the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny?
Bum is a bag of
Anyone
bricks.
can plainly see that that's Powers, right?
Clearly she huffed too many lead fumes.
No, they can't.
Frickin' boomers.
Well, I mean, I wonder.
Sorry, what are they talking about? True, Mr. Powers just play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. What?
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, or Mr.
He doesn't want to call her an old bag.
It's unfortunate to have the last name Old Bag. It's Italian. He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently. Wow, you are Pheonix, right? However, you do not have proof that this person in the photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Huh. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edward was surprised. Yeah, he's not. She is throwing him off his game today.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed of all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Look.
Wow, old windbag is left. Even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. She's just gonna do logical deduction. There's no way it could have been anyone else because it was only us there that day.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
But that just means he was dragging his leg. That doesn't mean anything. So he sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the old bag lady. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. I think... So, like, we already saw the photo. We see that he's not limping, he's just got long legs.
It says he's dragging one leg on the photo.
Yeah, he's dragging it because the pants are too big, duh. It's not like we have any other...
I think I just gotta press her and some stuff.
I feel like the easiest one that you could press her on is the statement about the picture, when she talks about the picture. You can press on what you want. Trip and fall? Question mark?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped him make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, she was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony.
Well... He broke a prop?
Which prop?
Yeah, let's ask. Holy... He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
What? His samurai spear, the murder weapon, bruh?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant... This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Huh. Beebity. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Could we see the photo? Oh, never mind. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
That's the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right. Let's send him to jail for life. Are you sure about this, Your Honor? Well, let's, wait and see what happens. I'm sure nothing bad could happen from that, right? No! It's too... I wanted to do the wrong answer, you know? It would have been funny. We could have got an innocent man thrown in jail. We don't even know if he's innocent. I mean, he probably is. This is a video game, not frickin' real life. But you know. Hold it right there. We keep talking about possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice.
She has no problem talking, dude.
Yeah.
Can't. The time of...
I don't think I need to press that one.
The time of court.
Oh, she's going through it
She's
again.
saying a new thing. It's new text. You gotta read it. You gotta read the text out loud so we...
Do I?
Yeah,
It's
she's
the
saying
same
no,
stuff.
she's saying new stuff. It's new testimony. It's continued.
No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
See, I knew she was gonna say that. She's gonna say nobody else would have done a logical fallacy deduction. Oh, I need to read it.
You're gonna yell at me when you're not going to?
My brain is like, what is gonna happen? I don't know, you know, stop talking, what's going on? So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been the Steel Samurai who did it, which has to be the guy. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. See, totally fresh stuff. Reread the first two for the sake of the freaking viewers. Ah, bro!
It's the same thing. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there.
I think it's the last one, but you got it right the other time.
What?
I was saying that you did. You guessed the right one to press on, so I'm gonna let you press on this one too.
I think we should press on that one.
Okie dokie. Old wind. What?
Oh, I didn't know that was the end.
Stop skipping random text.
It's just...
Dude, she just said old windbag has some balls. Why didn't you read that? Why are you skipping the text?
It's just side text. It doesn't matter.
It does to me. I like the side text.
Then read your side text.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient, eh?
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Hold it. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite sunny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right. Bro, Edward is gonna pop his lid when she freaking says, actually, somebody else did go there. And he's gonna be like, what? What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1?
Oh, shoot.
Well, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in.
Bro, somebody could easily hop that gate.
Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Why? Are you sure?
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy?
Old windbag sure has balls, or well, you know what I mean.
Thank you. Thank you for reading it this time. I appreciate it. This is why I married you.
Read your line.
We already read this part.
Well, you
All
gotta
the
read it again. You
Frickin'
made
heck,
me read
old
it.
windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Something to look forward to, or for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Whoa. Oh my goodness, what is the contradiction here, dudes? Are we dumb? Bro, I don't know what's the problem here.
Oh, didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. Bro.
Well, I pressed her on everything, I think.
I don't know. I don't think the gate can stop somebody from going in. Let's just throw it. I mean, we have nothing to lose by guessing wrong, you know? The evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. That's a very generic one. Yeah, we messed up. It's okay, he's gonna give...
I thought it was related because that's the studio one.
I'm thinking it's the last one, because she says no one could have saw them because they would have had to pass me, but she wasn't at the guard station at that point, right?
Yeah.
They aren't, are they? Wah, wah. If you look at the photo again, it's numbered photo 2, which means that someone else must have walked past the camera's photo. Holy cow. Present the photo against the second, third, or fourth statement. So, just present the photo?
The photo?
Weren't you gonna present the photo just now?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Dang it. Do the thing. You did it. And then I looked it up, and then you did it again. Hold on.
Sorry.
Oh, that was rough. Look at this photograph one more time. God dang it. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? I probably would have remembered this if we'd played this game recently.
Yes, Siri, Sunny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m. photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the last bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Oh. Or photo number 2.
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be number 1 if it really was the only photo? Yay, the music. We're making progress. Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Should be pretty obvious, right? Like, actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Me, what? Watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer
Oh,
things.
deleted the photo number 1.
Edgy boy, help. Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
Uh-oh, she murdered the guy with the spear.
Whippersnapper?
Oh no, she just remembered something. Frickin' dementia's. She's becoming conscious again. Oh, something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai Ruby?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
Dang, I feel like we could have figured this out if we read over the evidence one more time. Sigh. I see your testimony. Please. Being an idiot. The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss OLDBAG, that is the first I've heard of this.
Me too, Mr. Edward.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
You know, Maya's sitting here doing nothing. She could at least help us, like, throw us a hint, maybe. It's like, oh, you're stuck for 15 minutes. Frickin'. I'm gonna have to edit that out. I'm gonna have to frickin' edit most of that out. I don't know.
Make it look like we did on the first try.
Yeah, we did it first try. We didn't need a cut. Oh, shoot.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do.
We need to frickin' know what photo she threw away. Who the frickin'... Bro. Wow, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy?
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words, dude.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
What the frick?
The gate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
Like frickin' rodents? They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and
And?
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased,
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
uh-oh. What? Oh no. So, a 2nd grader frickin' killed them? Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day? One was a Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in 2nd or 3rd grade.
That explains why the pitcher has short legs.
Does it? Oh, I guess it does?
He's dragging his pants.
Huh. But that doesn't explain who frickin' killed him. This is actually not very good for us.
Oh yes, well we see his type Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, catch him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear.
Impossible, I think it's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new info. No forgetting vital information this time. Don't do that. That's bad for, you know, legal consequences. A man might spend the rest of his life in jail if we screw it up. October 18, 11:08 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. Mr. Powers. Give him a cutesy voice.
Huh?
You're doing his voice, you gotta sound extra kawaii
Why
while...
do I have to do his voice?
Yes.
Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was, like, being honest.
So who was the steel samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. And he could have walked away and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. Sniff. What? You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we going to do?
First, we stall. We play for more time, baby, like football players in 4th quarter when they're 20-yard line for.
Right.
You skipped my line. God dang it.
And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. Oh, we're picking a person. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. Sigh. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff. Oh shoot, I was gonna try to end the episode there. Let's keep going. Why not, right? Do you want to stop? We're at the...
No, we still have enough time.
Yeah, let's speed run. The court will now recommend for the trial, Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edward, will you please present the prosecution's thought on the matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple.
That's the opposite of speedrun. Don't yawn. That's illegal.
Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defendant disagrees with the prosecution's claims. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Holy cow. Who could have done it? Order. Interesting. Let us hear what you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Bro, hold on. You frickin' are accusing our dude, and he might be innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. By the way, I'm pretty sure... Hold on. I'm pretty sure that, like, the penalty is probably your entire health bar. But we only have, like, a sliver of health left, so it's like, screw it. It was a grade school boy! It had to be him! It's probably the girl. I don't think it's Wendy Oldbag, but I mean... really could be anything.
Does it look like they have hair?
Well, it's an outfit, that's a mask. It's like a robot looking dude, you know?
But you see what I was saying by short.
Yeah, they are short. That's why I was talking about at the beginning. I think we have to accuse the camera lady because we don't have any freaking anything about her, you know? It's not gonna be the child.
I'm trying to see if there's anything in the photo that points out who it is.
No, just their height. It doesn't help that the freaking costume is jacked, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, go ahead and pick your choice.
You say the assistant girl?
Look, if it was the security lady can't freaking pick up a spear and stab someone, you know? That's the only thing I'm going off of. It was, oh god, the music isn't going away. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. Oh, man.
If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot.
Oh, uh-oh, bad feeling time.
Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? Powers and poor Hammer were at the run-through.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, and me.
Oh, shoot. No, the assistant was... She wasn't there. She was fixing a prop. She didn't know about the injury. Oh, wait, that doesn't matter. She's short. What about the assistant? You know, just gave me the look like, I'm waiting for you to read your line.
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
Oh, man. Oh, bruh.
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injuries. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk.
Thank you, Edward.
She wouldn't have him limped. What kind of takes the legs out from under that case? That kind of takes the legs from out from under the case.
Oh, yeah, that's very awkward. Mr. Wright. I'm afraid I have to penalize you as warned. He killed us! Okay. Okay. It's clear. There's no room for the things. What? I've seen plenty of room. It's still wide open. No. It finds Mr. Powers guilty. Yeah, he's guilty. He will surrender to the court, holding pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Sorry, Will. Game over. Please don't make us start. What is this? No. We didn't have any save spots, so we have to redo the whole frickin' thing. Bruh. I'm probably gonna cut all of this out, maybe. Welcome back,
Well, it looks like
gamers.
it only gets part of the health.
Oh, then we wouldn't have gotten super whip Nate on.
I think it's still a grade school boy.
I don't think we're going to accuse a child of murder, but you know what? We can afford to be wrong. Go for it. Because, like, right now, the security lady doesn't necessarily have an alibi for the murder. Howie, frickin'. I didn't rip out any headphones, did I? I see kids don't have gold. I'm borrowing your blanket.
You're the one that turned it down.
Well, it was hard because it's summer.
Fine, I'll do yours.
No. I don't want to be wrong again. I want you to be wrong once. It was the child! The child committed the murder! Why isn't anyone saying anything?
Bah! Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action star with spear? For one thing, the murder weapon was with the steel samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him?
Maybe that was a dumb move on my part.
Maybe. How about absolutely?
I mean, come on, they're not giving us anything concrete to base.
It's not my fault. They made the freaking person in the photo super short.
Yeah, no, it's really hard to tell.
Why would the security guard be shorter than the man?
But also, why would the old lady be a frickin' option here? Are we seriously gonna go with the old lady?
Oh, maybe we should be reading it.
That does not matter. This fight isn't over yet. If you would, one more chance, please. Alrighty, it's the security lady. It's the security lady. Wendy Oldbag did it.
Who?
The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. It was you! There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, OLDBAG.
What? Whippersnapper.
Order. And that's true, OLDBAG.
OLDBAG, that's Miss OLDBAG to you.
Miss OLDBAG was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have bravely left her post to steal the samurai Kako. And then she became the samurai and killed him. With her bare fingers. Why would you go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. Because she knew that camera was at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump with an objection and some new hacking evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion, bro?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole away. Give Granny a break. The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss OLDBAG's action on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. Heck yeah, we're criminal? No. Incriminating? Is that a word?
Yeah.
We're incriminating an old lady? Aw man, my brain's broken. I'm tired. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
Oh, he's only a grade schooler though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. That's so stupid. Why would I even
What?
think that?
How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper?
She's suggesting you're not supposed to be nice to your kids. I have proof.
Proof?
Ooh. Indeed, then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have the proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. Oh.
Where were they killed?
It's not the map. The kid couldn't have made it there. They didn't have a key card. I think the implications here is that the kid wouldn't have access to that outfit without the key card. The scene of the murder, as we all know, is Studio 1. You don't mind that I totally spoiled the answer for you there?
It's fine.
Cool. However, you need a key card to enter Studio 1. Me too, real life. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
Moof.
A windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. I love having a chair with, like, armrests that I can just slam and make noise with. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. He's like, I gotta take my nip nap. I'm clearly in my 80s or 90s, dude. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about the witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something OLDBAG, Your Honor. Wait, that's your line. The prosecution will look further into this OLDBAG before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Bleep blop. Oh, the song.
Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you turn off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
You know, you give off some real Maya energy, you know? You freaking... For starters, you'll see that she's kind of sassy, but I feel like she also just talks a lot of crap on Pheonix constantly. For some reason, that hits home. Freaking Miss OLDBAG, what is this all about? Don't give me a glare. I'm just teasing a little bit. Don't worry, Maya's a cool character. Everybody likes Maya. Everybody likes Janelle. It's fine. Miss OLDBAG, what is this all about? Stop staring at me, press the A button. Have you omitted something from your testimony? Question mark?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
What? You're under oath.
By whom?
Oh, you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify.
Dang, I thought we were gonna be pausing.
I thought we were too. We're in hour 12 minutes thanks to that little flubby upper.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Okay.
So
then
they
innocent.
told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Then why didn't you say anything? It's not a secret. Somebody literally freaking got murdered. Miss Oldbag, what the freaking heck, dude? This is crucial info. Why'd you keep it in the court from the court until now, bro?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, you don't. We told you to tell us everything. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio. Yeah, press this one. I want to frickin' know. Holy who are these people, dude? Bro!
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director?
I've been thinking about that for a while, but...
Of course.
You know...
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
Yeah, no, for real. So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where?
Very snippy.
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? What?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is.
Oh, right.
You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but let's take a break, you know, let's take it easy. They said they had nothing to do with it. Yep, they're innocent. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been there at the studio that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away. So they told me to just pretend I hadn't... Nothing to do with it. There were some... So we pressed the second one, right?
Yes,
and
we
that's
did.
it so far. The second one had a lot of stuff to it. Let's press the third one, see if there's anything else to say. They said nothing to do with it. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly.
I knew that, Keely.
Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked? Pheonix, that's a bribe. That's illegal. Take a break? Could you try taking a break?
Last time I clicked this one, you may click take a break.
Yeah, because he's trying to... Your Honor.
Oh yeah, didn't Maya say that they wanted to take as much time?
Yeah.
Or I guess they said they wanted to take as much time.
We have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. And yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we've just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
He seems thrilled about that. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Bleep blop. October 18, 104. It's actually 1:24 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Excuse me. The thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really? It's nothing.
You didn't say grin.
Or should I?
Say sniff. Say sniff.
I don't know how to sniff in a mic.
We'll be going into the studio to do some more investigating. We have to find more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Would it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying some time back there. Freaking bluffing. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
So thanks. Thanks, guys. Sniffa. Alright, we did it! We made it to the end of the episode! Heck yeah! If you like this episode, make sure to like and subscribe and comment and engage with us and watch the whole video like 3 times. If you're not doing anything, just leave it running. Don't do that. I'm not allowed to say that. YouTube will cancel my channel if it ever becomes big. Or maybe they won't. They will never watch this. Don't you dare snitch on me, viewers. Frickin', we're not going to game the system. We're going to do things right. Don't get an ad blocker. And make sure to like, subscribe. Outro, things, words, and stuff.
What?
Next time on Pheonix Wright, Ace Attorney. Wait. No. Wait, what do I end my things with normally?
See ya is
no.
usually what you say.
No, I feel like I say it differently. I said next time.
You usually
No, I
say next time we'll see what happens.
No, I don't say next time on game. I say next time more Pheonix Wright Ace Attorney. See ya. That's a lot better, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You learned outros.
Bleep.